Lately I've been seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, trading is a scam. Trading is a scam." People tell you, "I invested $1,000. I invested $3,000 in trading, and I lost all of this money and stuff like that." And most times when I see those posts like that, it really amazes me because when probably maybe sit them down and have a conversation with them and ask them how did you lose those money in trading, and they'll tell you, "Oh, I met someone and the person tell me, oh, if I invest $1,000, I would get so amount of money, in a short period of time." And instantly I realized that, these people didn't actually trade. They gambled, you know, they just felt like, trading is what you can just get into and, put money in it, and, the money will just multiply overnight and you become a millionaire and stuff like that. It does not work like that, because if you're a person who, while in school, you did not like reading, you don't like studying, you don't like learning in particular, then sorry, trading is not for you. You understand? Because trading would actually take your time. You have to study, you have to read. Even the reading you didn't read in school, you have to start reading, study, get books, you understand, try strategies and stuff like that. You just can't, you know, put your money in trading and just, buy and sell. Trading is beyond buying and selling. Or some people just be like, "Oh, okay, I'll just do an account management with somebody," and without doing a proper research on that person, then at the end of the day, they end up losing the money, and they come online and start saying, "Oh, trading is a scam, trading is a scam," and sometimes when I see stuff like that, it's just like, these people are just one of those people who actually did not learn trading. They just jump into trading, put money in it, and they lost the money. Because I always tell you, there is no way you are going to trade forex the right way and you will lose your money. Like, I mean, you definitely, there are losses, right? But there's no way you're going to trade forex and you'll be like, see people tell you, "Oh, I traded forex, and now," there's one, I think one word they used to say. They'll tell you, "Oh, I traded forex, now I'm now in the forest," stuff like that, and they'll be like, "Forex ruined my life. Forex made me go bankrupt," and stuff like that. There's no way you will trade forex the right way and it will make you go bankrupt, or make you lose your money, like, make you go broke if you trade the right way. And before trading, I always tell people, anybody that comes to me, I always tell you, before you put your money into trading, actually, it's best for you to learn properly, get the knowledge, learn it properly, learn everything you have to learn, use a demo account, learn properly, because at the end of the day, nothing beats the knowledge that you get for yourself. Even if you have a mentor, you can probably copy his signal and trade. But at the end of the day, nothing beats the knowledge that you have for yourself, where you don't have to depend on anybody for you trade. You don't have to wait for anybody's signal, because at the end of the day, even your mentor can be wrong. You understand? Sometimes I've had instances where I would do analysis and send it to my signal group, and so my students be like, "Oh, sir, coach, this point, I think this is wrong. I think the market is going to buy. I think the market is going to, stuff like that." And most times, then I will not have to check again. I'll be like, "Oh, yes, I'm wrong." So that's why nothing beats you having that knowledge for yourself. It just gives you this freedom, this peace, when you can literally trade anytime you want without waiting for anyone. So the message today is just learn forex the proper way, be patient, be consistent, and stay locked in, and definitely you become profitable. I mean, it might not happen instantly. I mean, I traded for like 2 years plus before I became profitable. I've been trading for like 4 years, or let's say going to 5 years now, and I only became profitable, let's say, 2 years ago. And I'm not even going to lie, the first time I started trading, right, I think the first year, I just, heard about trading, made the same mistake, just put money in it. I lost close to $2,000, and I deleted my MT5, deleted everything on my phone. I was like, "Nah, I'm done." You understand? So a friend reached out to me, be like, I mean, do it the right way. and I had to go through the proper channel, learn. I got a mentor, and I got several mentors actually, because I got some, I was scammed and paid for mentorship, and I didn't get what I paid for, but I just kept learning. I read books, a lot of books, even books that I didn't read when I was in school. I was reading books, you know, stuff like that. So, and being profitable is just not about having the money. you know you might probably maybe have learned, then the psychology part of trading is one of the most important part that a lot of people still don't talk about, right? The psychological part of trading, because you might be profit, you might know your charts, and you have the money, you can fund your account, but the psychological part of trading, if you have not mastered that trading psychology, trust me, you probably end up being unprofitable, lose money and stuff like that, because you can be a good trader and without proper risk management you lose your money. You can be a good trader, and once you're trading with emotion you lose your money. So there's a lot of stuff that can make you not become profitable even as a good trader, you understand? So that is where learning comes in, you understand? You just keep learning and never stop. Yes, there are going to be losses for sure, and those losses are meant to probably maybe discourage you, but trust me, forex pays. Just ignore all the noise you hear online. I mean, these days, yes, a lot of people fake profits, a lot of people fake so many things these days, because the whole forex community in Nigeria now has become I think a competing ground where people be like, oh, I'm more profitable than you, you're this, I'm your that, but just ignore those noise, get the knowledge, and trust me, you're going to be glad you did. Happy Monday morning, guys.